Welcome back to Behind the Curtain Watch Alongs. I'm Chris Page. That's Todrick Ramsey. What's happening, brother? What's going on? Talk to me.
Hi, how are you?
Uh,
I'm super happy to be here with you.
I'm
I
good.
mean, I always am. I do miss the beard, but you know,
It's
I,
alright. It'll be
I
back.
my heart will go on.
It'll be back in a week. Um, Week and a half tops. We're back for another watch along. This is going to be what I don't know what we're going to see because I don't know if it's going to be good, if it's going to be bad. This is it's a Champions Tour from 1996. So we're going back to right at the start maybe of the Monday Night Wars, or the Monday Night Wars might be a thing. Uh, this is from the WWF. It's Hunter Hurst Helmsley, the Blue Blood, taking on Shawn Michaels. This is a house show match. It's either going to be really good or it's going to be really bad. I've never known Shawn Michaels to have a terrible match, so I'm probably leaning to the side it's going to be a pretty good one. What are you thinking about that? About this particular contest and the fact that it's a house show match?
I'm happy that we're watching a house show match. I'm happy that we get to watch something and watch something with our viewers. This is pre-Degeneration X, so seeing those personas before they form that career-changing stable, that this is going to be good, and I'm just excited because 96, old enough to comprehend and, dabbled in wrestling here or there. So I'm happy to see this.
Old
And the
enough.
fact that it's a house show, they can do things and get away with things that when they're on TV, they might get their hands slapped. But at house show, do a lot of things with the crowd.
Yeah, yeah. Old enough to start making some bad decisions. Um, what's not going to be a bad decision is this match. Are you ready to get started?
I am always ready.
It's got about a 30-minute runtime on it, guys. So in advance, go ahead and tie it down and batten down the hatches and get ready because we're going to get started in three, two, one, play. There we go. Here he comes.
This music.
Yeah, that's back with the pompous arrogance. Uh, Hunter Hurst Helmsley.
Even down to the little details, because like I love watching shows like this on TV, and him coming down holding his jacket the way he's holding it. Whenever you watch shows like Bridgerton or those shows that were set in that time period, this is exactly how they walk and how they behave. So, kudos to him for really committing to the character, even during a house show.
Oh well, yeah, he was this blue blood character for several years, even back prior to coming to the WWF and WCW. He was working as Terror Rising initially, but he was in the Blue Bloods with Steven Regal. Uh, and
Mm.
when he left for the WWE, that's when Bobby Eaton stepped in and was partnering up with Steven Regal as the Blue Bloods. So he had started this character over in WCW and just kind of evolved it uh,
Hmm.
coming into the WWF. And here in '96, like he's probably only been around for 6 months, maybe 6 months, 7 months to a year tops
Yeah.
in the WWF, and you're working a house show against HBK for the world title. I think you've done pretty good for yourself.
Yes. That is undeniable success.
I do know that Hunter and Shawn are riding together at this point, so
Hmm.
not gonna say one way or another if that had anything to do with the positioning on this house show, but there's no doubt that Triple H went on to become one of the greatest of all time. Listen to the
Hmm.
crowd. We got the stripper lights going. It's let's see. Here he comes.
Oh, who is that with him?
Oh, that's security. The big guy
Oh,
walked
okay.
walked Hunter down just a minute ago, so he's like, "God damn it! I just got back to the top. I gotta go back down." Here we go. It's not the same without the pyro.
Mm-hmm.
It never gets old.
Mm-mm.
Crowd's eating him up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wave to the crowd. Wave to the crowd. Smile. Take a Sonoma. All right, where's Triple H? Oh, he stays down on the floor. I see. I don't know if I trust this referee to call this match down the middle. This is a pretty screw job, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, that one young lady that's screaming very loud and distinctively, I do not need her to pass out.
So it's okay. It's okay.
Right.
We got a little play into the crowd before we get started here. Now let's rock and roll. Let's get going. I mean, this is almost peak Shawn Michaels right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his match with Mankind at that In Your House Mind Games was awesome. Here's what I
Right.
liked about his title reign. He had the match against Diesel, which was kind of a no holds barred affair. He turned around and did the thing with Mankind the month later, which again kind of wasn't billed as no holds barred, but they definitely, you know, broke some rules
Mm-hmm.
and had a good match in Philly. He was constantly having good matches with bigger guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got into, got obviously the story with Vader, which will be covered on a rivalry show. Future
Right.
content that will go down in history, killing Vader's push.
Right.
The stuff with Sid, uh,
Mm-hmm.
it's just good. He had really good fucking matches. I saw that. Gave old Earl bunny finger on the top of the head.
Right.
We're just getting some house show placating right now.
Oh.
Oh, now you'll get in the ring. I love the Winged Eagle, man. That's such a badass belt.
Right.
I keep telling myself I'm going to order a replica. All right. We've killed enough time here.
Right. Let's
Let's
get started.
get started. Yeah, we're probably gonna get about 15 minutes of a match, maybe 18 tops, but hopefully it'll be good. Snapmare. After all that stalling. Oh, we got a crotch chop. Oh, Hunter Hurst Helmsley crotch chopped somebody when he walked to the corner. I don't know what they're chanting. Shawn was trying to get him to go with it. Back waist lock. Counter.
They were both in incredible shape, but Shawn was in like peak shape here.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a slower pace. I have a feeling until we get into
Mm-hmm.
the stretch. I think Shawn told him to slow down.
But being an avid women's wrestling person, see, this is why they could have had more time. We didn't need all of this that's been going on. They could have more time if this is what you're giving us.
This is a house show.
I know. I
Oh,
know.
oh, we got the bow. All right, Shawn, what are you gonna do now?
Great.
He's
Sir,
gonna take his
something. Please.
he's gonna take his ponytail down. That's what he's gonna do. All right. Now we mean business because we're not rocking a ponytail.
All right.
Back into the ropes we go. Drop down, leapfrog. Oh, nope, nope. Nice.
Okay.
Shoves him. Shoves him back. Okay. skins the cat back into the ring and gives him a bow.
That takes incredible core strength.
Typical Shawn Michaels. I say he pulled his hair. I love it. It says, "Oh my nose!" Shawn just grabs him and hits him into the buckle.
You said that's old Earl Hebner as the referee?
What's that?
Did you say that was Earl Hebner as the referee?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, old Earl.
Oh yeah. That's Mr. Hebner. Hall of Fame Earl.
Yeah, I
Oh,
enjoyed when
he
he
held on
officiated
to the nose. He's
matches.
he held on to fucking Hunter's nose.
Well, I mean, it was out there and readily available.
We got to get into some heat here. Hunter's got to turn this tide. He's got to figure out how to do it. Drop down. Hunter with a leapfrog. Nope.
Hmm. Hmm.
Stomped on the nose. Oh.
Oh my.
Oh, that was a nice bump.
Right.
Sold the shit out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball slide. Shawn's down. What I like about that is Triple H didn't cheat to get the advantage there. He, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh, the bike rack. That son of a bitch. That son of a bitch.
That hurt. That metal hurt.
Crowd's getting into it. We have another bow. I love it. I love it. So pretentious. Hunter going up top. Landed it.
Oh.
Kick out.
That was not 3, sir. Get on your job.
I am at. I don't even know what my timestamp is because it's not showing up, so I can't tell you where I'm at.
I think I'm just barely behind you.
I believe so. Hunter's unloading in the corner with right hands.
Yeah.
Pulled away by Earl. Irish whip from the corner. Oh. Oh, that was sweet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. I'm
Neck,
just barely behind you.
yeah, neck breaker was on point.
That
Found a
knee.
found a house show.
Right.
That's got Triple H and Austin for the world title. And
Ah,
it's the full house show. It's like 2 hours. We're gonna do a watch along to it at some
okay.
point. We're gonna do a live show. We're gonna watch it back live at some point. There's so much stuff coming, guys. You have no fucking idea. We're just getting started. As they say, we have only just begun. Triple H is wearing him down. It's not a bad house show main event so far.
No, it's
I've
not.
definitely seen worse and attended worse.
Facts.
Back in the day when Hogan was champ, it was hilarious because like they'd always come through Birmingham and I'd always go see him. My dad would take me or whatever, and I always thought Hogan's the main event. You know, we're after Hogan wrestles, we're done.
Right.
So like Hogan's always on 4th, right before intermission, on the house show. So he'd come out and wrestle, and I'd be like, "Oh, I guess we have to go." And Dad's like, "No, there's still a whole nother show coming, like a whole nother half of it." No, we're not. Well, Hogan's, it's over. You know, I'm a kid. But at this point in time, it's not. It's diverted back. Like the champions are going on last. Like the respect of being the main event.
Something that I just have trouble getting behind. The champion making their entrance first. I don't know if it's been indoctrinated into me that they should come in last, but I hate it when that happens. I don't know how you feel about that, but I hate it personally.
I'm indifferent. I don't think it matters. I think that they're usually the champion's going to come in last unless the situation calls for it. Otherwise, look at this. Oh, Shawn turned him on the last second there. 1-2 kick out. What I mean by that is, like, take the Sami Zayn Roman Reigns situation from Elimination Chamber. Yeah, that's a situation where Zayn comes in last. Backslide, Shawn, 2. Nope. Oh,
Yeah,
Hunter
when
took
it
his head
makes
off.
sense, like if they're the hometown hero or whatever, yeah. But I do remember there was a period where if your champion came out first, you knew they were going to lose the match.
Sure.
And I think that kind of like made the allure disappear. And I was like, I hate this. But yeah, you're right. There are some matches where that does make sense. Absolutely.
It just depends on the situation. But truthfully, I don't think ultimately my final answer. I don't think it matters. I don't have a preference one way or the other. My preference is on the match and is it going to be good? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna, or is it going to be garbage? Like this one, for it starting off as slow as it did, they're having a pretty good match.
Yeah.
I
And the
mean,
crowd is really picking up as it continues to progress.
Hunter looks like a beast right here in this corner, wearing his ass out. The slowest
I
5
think
count ever. What's
you
that?
always have to have a spot where that heel looks like super, super dominant because you don't want to destroy that person by having them like just get decimated and lose unless the situation calls for it.
Or you could just feed him to Bob Holly at this point in time, like Hardcore Holly.
Oh
He'll just
God,
just
hardcore Holly. I mean, great wrestler. Loved his look. Um, but my God, he was pretty stiff a lot of the times in the ring and would really hurt people.
yeah. If you fucked up behind the scenes or you got into some trouble, they would just put you in the ring with Bob, and you just knew. You just had to take
Yeah,
it. It's,
absolutely.
that's what this is. This is we can punish you or he can punish you. You can get paid for it. All right, no. He can punish me. I'll get paid for it. Hunter's got him worn down. Look at Shawn's arm slowly starting to drop. And it's down. 1, 2. Oh. Oh, we're getting the comeback here. Flying forearm. Nip up. Look who came to play.
That discussion about Hardcore Holly gave me an idea for a spotlight.
On Holly.
Um, on Al Snow, they had some really good matches, and Al did a lot for the business.
Yeah, he did. Oh, near fall by Shawn.
Mm-hmm.
Double axe handle almost took it home. Oh. No. Oh.
Mm-mm,
1,
mm-mm,
2.
mm-mm.
Roll. Oh, kick out.
That was good.
I mean,
That was really
it's
good.
not like the finish is in doubt here, right? It's just
Right.
not. But it's
We
still
know,
a
yeah.
good fucking little match.
I love transitions like the ones that they just had in the ring. Those pinning transitions, I've always been a fan of that.
Pedigree coming. Nope. Backdrop.
All right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Tooting up the band.
We didn't get an elbow drop tonight.
I don't know. Maybe they've wasted too much time, and we don't get that.
Nope.
Oh,
Sweet chin music. 1, 2. This one's done.
that's done. Yeah. Well, back then, one finisher ended the match. It doesn't take like 50 finishers before someone like tires out. That I do miss that. Um, the finisher was special. You got it at the end of the match. It ended the match. Now everybody kicks out of everybody else's finisher.
Yeah. Like I get it too. Like if you have multiple finishers, like
Mm-hmm.
one of them needs to be protected. It doesn't matter which
Right.
one it is, but one of them needs to be protected. You can kick out of this
Mm-hmm.
one, but you're not kicking out of this one. This is it. Or having to hit it multiple times in a match to get it done.
Right. Well, that was really good.
I like that. Let me swap over to our other screen. Boom. I'm a fan. I thought it started off a little slow, but I had to remember this is a house show.
Yeah.
That they're gonna milk it for a minute and get it together. But once it got going, it didn't lose my attention, and like there were times that I was having to force myself to talk because I was watching the match, and seeing how they were what they were doing. And Triple H looked really good. Shawn made him
Hmm.
look good. That bump from the over the top rope was the kind of the bump of the night, which set up the heat for Triple H, and he maintained his pace well.
Yeah.
I am a little bummed that we didn't get the dive and elbow off the top rope. I guess that's just a TV spot. We'll have to find another Shawn Michaels house show match and see if that's a thing or not. If not, we may
Yeah.
have just uncovered one of Shawn's dirty little secrets. No elbow drops on house shows. That's only for money shots and television. Which I could also understand that if it's the case too, because that's a hefty
Yeah.
landing on your hips every night, with
Yeah.
some momentum and some authority. But what do you think? Give me your thoughts.
I think it was entertaining, and like you said, the start was slow, but as you were talking, you made me remember my first trip to a house show, and if you've never been to a house show, things like that definitely get you in. The crowd feels like they get their money's worth because I think Chris is absolutely right. There are some moves that we're not going to see at a house show because they work so much and then they have to go on film TV. So, you still have to preserve your body and preserve some of those things, but it still gives the fans the magic. And as you were speaking, it made me remember my feeling when I saw my very first house show. Um, and it was awesome because of the way that they sold, and then when they finally do start wrestling, um, the pace of that match was good to go. You're right, that bump changed everything. I think that neither man came out looking weak. Hunter, he got some really good spots in, and Shawn sold everything. And when you're Shawn Michaels, you don't have to sell. And we've seen stories where wrestlers like actually get into it and they actually no sell on purpose. But um, I think everybody got their money's worth for that, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
I did too. I thought it was a good match. As we were watching that back, I told you I found the house show of Steve Austin and Triple H, and now that I'm thinking about it, China was involved in that, and she eats a stunner. They came through Birmingham, I think, with that same show. Because I
Mm,
remember being there. One of the last house shows of the WWF I had went to at the time was Austin and Helmsley for the championship. Or
yeah,
actually, Austin was chasing Shawn for the championship. Shawn was hurt. This is in between, right before WrestleMania, but they were the main event because Shawn wasn't there, and something like that happened. But then they revisit that down the line anyway. We'll catch all that at another time. Go ahead, close us out. Let's see if you can get it all in one take.
all right. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Um, First, I want to give a special shout out here to Ring Fray 90s. That is the channel that we pull that match from. So make sure you go and you check out their content. And if you like what you see there, make sure you hit that like button so they can continue to do what they do. So, with that, we enjoy bringing you quality programming week in and week out. And we hope that you enjoy it just as much as we do. And if you do like it, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you are subscribed to the channel. You can see the content. If you want to make sure that you don't miss any of our content, make sure you hit that ring bell so that you get notifications each and every time we put out content. Don't forget that you can join us in Discord where you can talk to us. You can tell us what matches you want to see. You can tell us your opinions on things, leave comments on the YouTube video. Also, we are going to be live streaming on Mondays and Thursdays, starting at 7 o'clock for you military people out there, 1900 to about 8 ish. You can come and you can join us, and we'll see your comments, and we'll be live. We'll be talking to you live. And as you know from watching our shows, nothing we ever do is scripted. And if you catch us off guard, which is bound to happen, those are our actual reactions there. Uh, we don't cut anything out. So we enjoy being here with you, and we hope to see you again next time. How'd I do?
Almost. You missed one thing. and it's so
Oh, damn
small.
it.
But it's like I would give you a 96 if I was giving it on a 100 because it was so
All right.
it's a minor thing, but it's a major thing, but it's really a minor thing. That's 7 p.m. Eastern time, folks. Uh, that's 7 p.m. Eastern. And what I will tell you is, if on our live shows, there is a lot that you do not see on a weekly basis when we are recording, and when we are live, there is no telling, and it's always a good time. It's always fun. We're glad you're here, and if this was your first time watching us, give us a subscribe. Check out everything else that we got going on down there. This is just the beginning of a much bigger picture, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Have a good one.